I still don't know my ABC. Now there's people probably laughing at that. How I see it is, I know every single letter of the alphabet, I just don't know it in the right order. When in my life have I ever needed to know the order of the alphabet? Never. I never will. It's purely a form of educating us of the letters of the alphabet. You don't need to know the letters of the alphabet in the right order. It's just a way of teaching us. And my process of learning is very different, and I don't learn things that way. So if someone says to me, what's the alphabet? I don't know it in the right order. Now this is a video for all you thickos out there, all you thickos, you stupid people. That is what I was labelled as when I was at school. The thick one, the stupid one, the dopey one. Had special needs teachers, as it was called back in the day, in every single class that I was in. Through infants, juniors, high school. Even when I left high school and went to college at the age of 16, I had a special needs teacher. Now I'm pushing 39, so we are going back 25 odd years. And I appreciate times have changed, but perhaps the education system hasn't changed as much as you would have thought or have liked. But for me, leaving school, when I was actually 15 when I left school, I left with no qualifications, no confidence, no guidance, no path in life. Just left, pushed out into the big real world, not knowing what I was going to do, thinking I'm a failure because I've gone through my whole education without learning anything, without any qualifications to take with me to get a job. Qualifications which in all that time I've never had to use. I've never provided my qualifications to get a job in the jobs that I've done. Now, I've been a plasterer, a welder, an estate agent. I've been in recruitment. I've been a butcher. I had a paper round. All these jobs that I've done, I never needed those qualifications. And had I kept an interest in any of those areas of work, I could have certainly made something good of it. But I didn't. And I've now gone on to do what I do now. And as I say, I'm nearly 39. To this day now, I now own 3 businesses. All of them are doing well. But rewind to when I was at school, I was made to think I'd never accomplish anything. I was made to think that I couldn't have my own business because I'm not clever enough, because I haven't got the right qualifications to do that. I had a stutter. I couldn't talk to people. I couldn't look people in the eye. I couldn't stand here now on the camera and talk to people. I couldn't openly talk about how I felt because I was lacking so much self-confidence from my time at school and my education that by the end of it, I had nothing to give. So it wasn't until I got into my early 20s that I started to find my feet a little bit to where I am now. So I started Clearance Crafters 5.5 years ago. I had no business knowledge. I had no industry knowledge. I had no finance behind me. I didn't have a family or friends who were feeding me money to start a business. I had absolutely nothing. All I had was an interest in that particular subject of house clearances and antiques and vintage and old things, and the passion to stop throwing things away. Let's get something and reuse it. And it's now, I found myself, is what I'm trying to say. I found who I am. I have found my call in life. I am so happy where I am now in life, but I know there's so many people that aren't. And if you follow me, if you know me through Instagram, TikTok, if you follow me on those platforms, you may have seen my journey. I talk about it quite a lot. And I done a similar post to this not so long ago, and I had such a positive reaction. All the messages coming through, private messages as well, but people thanking me for talking about my education or lack of it, and my lack of confidence, and talking about anyone can achieve something in life. Anyone. It doesn't matter what you've been labelled as when you was younger. Now you can be a teenager now listening to this, thinking you can relate to this. You can be in your 60s thinking you can relate to this. It's never too late and it's never too early to change and start something. It's just confidence. When you find something that you enjoy in life, turn it into a business. It doesn't matter what it is. The list is endless on what you can achieve if you have an enjoyment about a hobby, about a particular subject or something. Take that and create a YouTube channel from it. Make a YouTube channel, make that successful. And it will be successful because you love it, you enjoy it. When we enjoy things, we can make them successful. It doesn't feel like work. No day for me feels like work. I will work 6 days a week, guaranteed. I never struggle to get up and go to work because I love what I do. Tell that to the people who educated me. I want them to see this. I want people to see this. I want people to understand that education is not just one size fits all. We all learn at different paces. We all have different levels of learning. I was diagnosed just recently, in the past 3 years, with dyslexia and ADHD, and it now forms my life and why I struggled in certain areas. But because of that, I was labelled as thick because I didn't learn as quickly. I struggled to tell the time when I was younger. I'm fine now, but I struggled a lot. I still don't know my ABC. Now, there's people probably laughing at that. How I see it is, I know every single letter of the alphabet, I just don't know it in the right order. When in my life have I ever needed to know the order of the alphabet? Never. I never will. It's purely a form of educating us of the letters of the alphabet. You don't need to know the letters of the alphabet in the right order. It's just a way of teaching us. And my process of learning is very different, and I don't learn things that way. So if someone says to me, what's the alphabet? I don't know it in the right order. And I don't care. I don't need to know it in the right order. I still know the letters of the alphabet. And this is what I'm trying to say, that everybody learns differently. I struggle to read, but I can sit there and listen to YouTube videos or other social media platforms and get my information from there and educate myself in the antique industry, which is what I'm in. Educate myself on these things that you see around me. What's in, what's out, what's good, what's not. It's all come from TV shows like Bargain Hunt and Salvage Hunters and Antiques Road Trip. This is where I'm learning my knowledge. Just because I can't sit and read a book doesn't mean that I can't learn. It doesn't mean that I'm thick. So anyone out there listening to this who can relate to this, please stop listening to people telling you thick or you're stupid or you're capable of nothing. It's absolute rubbish. You can become anything that you wish. You can do anything that you wish. You just need to believe in yourself and have that self-confidence to go out there and smash it, because it can be done. So never ever let someone say you're thick.